Okay, the song in my head is better than what's coming out of my mouth.
Come on, Poppy. Come up here. No, don't get caught in the microphone. Thank you. I'm in my second year following the initial Lemtrada infusion. So, and you know how if you're getting monthly monitoring, that monitoring is to be paid by, I guess it's called the central lab or some such term, by Genzyme, the maker of Lemtrada, Genzyme Sanofi or whatever they're called. So they're supposed to be paying for that monthly monitoring, right? Here is the bill for my monthly blood draw from Quest Diagnostics for August. This is my monthly bill for August that I'm not supposed to pay. And this is my monthly bill for the September blood draw that I'm not supposed to pay. Here's the deal.
Mr. Flashing Lights, what are you doing in the middle of the road? Literally in the middle of the road.
So after I called this number for Quest, hi Poppy, for Quest Diagnostics, I tried to call Genzyme, but basically the only number I have for Genzyme is the one-to-one nurse program. I spoke with a nurse and the nurse said, oh, your insurance must have expired for this particular service. And I'm like, what? I thought Genzyme was to be paying for this monthly monitoring. That's what I was under the impression for 14 or 15 months previously. And the Genzyme nurse is telling me, no, your insurance expired. I called and talked to these folks. I called Genzyme and talked to those folks. Then I called my insurance company. My insurance people said, we don't have any claim for any such service. Next, I called my physician's office who said, no, you're not supposed to be paying for that. You're not supposed to be getting the bill, as was the case for the previous months. And the person I spoke to at the doctor's office said, I will call Genzyme and tell them you're having a problem with this, which you shouldn't be having. So that seemed to be okay. I halted my blood collection from the usual EMSI collector person, because I said, well, wait a minute, I need to get all this straight now. And they said, no, you should go ahead with the blood monitoring, which was actually true. I should do that. So I did. I only delayed it like about a couple of days. So then I thought, well, everything seems to be okay. That's when I got the September bill. And I'm scheduled to get my November blood draw. So far, I haven't gotten a bill from the October blood draw. But if this happens to you, you know, be aware that there's some kind of glitch in the system. And what we discovered in my case was it was probably the collector who came and got the blood and somehow didn't fill out the papers right or something. Because I asked him, I said, well, not only do you need to fix this, you need to track down where the error is so it doesn't keep happening, right? That makes sense. So, as I say, at this point, I don't have an October bill for the blood draw in October. And hopefully I won't get one. I have one more thing I want to say about this mess. I complained about this mess and supposedly it may have eventually got solved. Yeah, I complained, which is to say, if my health was in dire straits, like it was right before I had the first Lemtrada infusion, would I be mucking around with these people? No, I would be dealing with my health situation, right? Well, that would be the most urgent. So what I concluded from this experience was that if I'm in a position to complain about this experience, then my health must be in pretty good shape. Being able to complain is sort of a privilege. It means you're well enough that you can complain, that you can follow up on this kind of an error. So I complained, but I realized, hey, you can have the privilege of complaining because you're doing pretty well. One thing more. It's early November. It's about November 10th or so. So yes, I am in California, and it means that we're just a couple of days out from our national presidential election, which you may have heard about. So what we have is, not everybody voted, of course, but about half the people voted for someone who won the popular vote, and half the people voted for someone who won the Electoral College vote. So all I can say is we're about 50-50 divided in this country, and we can complain or we can get to work.